Good morning, everyone. The subject is design of machine elements. Let us overview the subject. In the design of machine elements subject, the unit 1 is concerned with variable stresses. Here we are going to study first the design process, fits and tolerances, preferred numbers. Then in the variable stresses, we are going to study Goodman equation, Soderberg equation, and Gerber's equation. And we are also going to study the theories of failure and eccentric loading, etc. And the unit 2, we are going to study about the design of design of shaft. And in the second part, we are going to study the design of couplings. There are various types of couplings: flexible coupling, flange coupling, muff coupling, etc. And the third unit is concerned with different types of joints: welded joints, riveted joints, and bolted joints. And in the fourth unit, we are going to study the springs, flywheel, crankshaft, and connecting rod. And the fifth unit, there are main two types of bearings. They are the first one, hydrostatic bearing, that is journal bearing. The second one, ball bearings and roller bearings in the second half. So in this subject, we have to use the design data book, PSC design data book, to solve problems. The first unit 1, steady stresses and variable stresses in machine members. First of all, we will discuss what is meant by design and what are the types of design. Machine design, it is a, so in this subject, design of machine elements, we are going to study different types of machine elements like flywheel, crankshaft, connecting rod, joints, and bearings. So these are all the machine elements or machine members, and we have to design the machine members. We have to make a design for the machine members according to our requirement. Machine design is a creation of new and better machines and improving the existing one. The three different types of design are adaptive design, development design, and new design. In the adaptive design, we are not going to design anything, but we are going to adapt the design of some other component to for this design. And development design, the development design, we are modifying the existing design and we are making a new design, that is called development design. And the new design, it is a creation of a new idea or finding a new machine is called as new design. So it needs creativity and innovation. But to develop a new design, creativity and innovation of the designer is very much essential. And in the design, here it is mainly concerned with the product design. In nowadays, so adaptive design, development design, new design are products or machine members are products. Nowadays, process designs are also available. So the process have also be designed. Processes have also be designed. Process designs is also the new field. Design considerations. These are all the different design considerations. You have to consider different common while designing a part. Different components have to be considered: environmental factors and mechanical properties and physical properties, chemical properties. Everything have to be considered in the design process. The functionality of the part, functionality have to be considered. Mechanical properties like stress, strength or stress, deflection, distortion, deflection or stiffness, wear, and chemical properties such as corrosion and safety should be considered. And reliability, how long the product will be reliable, that should also be considered. Manufacturability, that is, for example, cast iron. it is only castable, and the utility of the product is also should also be considered, and the cost should also be considered. Friction, weight of the product, for example aircraft components, weight is important. For this purpose we are using titanium products because titanium gives less weight. Titanium provides less weight and high strength. Life of the product should be more, and it should not produce less noise, and it should not make more noise, or it should not make more vibration. And the styling, and it should appear good. The product should appear very good, and the color of the product should appear pleasant. And the shape of the product, should also be considered. Shape should also be good, and shape and size should be good, and the control should be good, and thermal properties should also be considered, and the surface properties should also be considered. These are all the different considerations in design. Then next we'll discuss the basic procedure of machine design. So the identification of need, these are all the six step procedure described by Shigley. Identification of need, definition of the problem, synthesis, analysis and optimization, evaluation and presentation. These are all the six step process. Identification of the need. First step, identification of the need, or identification of the need. So if there is a need, then only a product should be made. Without need, the product should not be product. There is no need of product. For example, a customer have a desire. Customer have to buy a car. But it is his feeling, or it is his need. If you have money, then only that desire will become a need, customer need. So the customer need have to be identified. Customer need is in qualitative terms, not in quantitative terms. Customer needs are highly qualitative. Qualitative means it is not in quantum numbers, it is not in number, size or anything. It is a qualitative, but it should be converted into quantitative terms by the design engineers. Then definition of the problem. Second step is definition of the problem. If the problem is half done, and it is the planning is well done and the problem is solved off, so the problem should be defined. Problem should be defined in problem should be defined. So the proper definition of the problem is essential for the successful of the design. Then synthesis phase, and the total problem should be divided into different areas. It has to be divided into different sub-components. So that is called synthesis. Then it is the different components are analyzed and it should be optimized, and there should be different options may be available for that process. So every process should be analyzed and should be optimized, and finally we have to evaluate and we have to choose the best one. There may be so many alternatives. There may be some benefits as well as there may be some disadvantages for the method, and we have to choose the best one. That is called evaluation phase. And finally it has to be presented in the form of machine drawings, and or it is a drawings, machine drawings or building drawings or anything. It will be the presentation part. So these are all different iterations. Different iterations have to be carried out to find to identification of need, definition of problem should be modified, identification of need should be modified, and synthesis can be modified, analysis and have to be modified. From the evaluation phase, feedback is sent to the problem, and it is again and again it is done fine until a good product design has been evolved. Nowadays modern computer systems are available for making these four steps: synthesis, analysis and optimization, evaluation and presentation. For synthesis, to make it is a process of dividing the whole product into several subsystems and analyzing the subsystems is called as synthesis. So a product can alone be a product can fully be analyzed. So it has to be divided into several subsystems in this synthesis space. So this is the first space. In the analysis, for analysis part, several softwares are available. Several computer softwares are available. ANSYS software, IDEAS software, CATIA, several softwares are available for making the engineering experimentation. That is finite element analysis and finite volume analysis can be done with this softwares. And that is material properties, mass moment of inertia, mass properties, everything can be analyzed using this analysis software. For example, in order to make a casting, the total weight of the casting, so you have to make a drawing in the synthesis space. The definition of problem phase, you have to make a design drawing, that is CAD using AutoCAD model. So you have to make a drawing, and this model is analyzed in this analysis space. For example, you have to make a casting, you have to feed a casting drawing into the software, and it analyzes the casting model, and it calculates the total amount of material to be poured into the mold. Using this, it is able to analyze the amount of material to be poured into the mold using this analysis software, and it has to be optimized, and there may be several optimization softwares are available to make the best, to find the best parameters, finding the best parameters said to be the optimization. And finally it is evaluated. Instead of making a prototype model, instead of making a model, okay, before making a model, so we can evaluate the functionality of the product. You can evaluate the different parameters of the product using the softwares. Using the analysis softwares, or using the simulation softwares, kinematic simulation software packages like ADAMS will analyze the kinematic behavior of the model. So everything can be analyzed using these softwares. And finally, the presentation. The presentation is that is the preparation of the computer drawings. Nowadays, printers and plotters are available for the presentation of these models. So this is a mechanical engineering design procedures. That is identification of need, definition of the problem, synthesis, analysis and optimization, evaluation and presentation. So this is a traditional method. If you use the computer method, it is geometrical modeling, engineering analysis and optimization, computer evaluation and computer presentation. This process can be modified as a computer aided design. This is a mechanical engineering design, that is called computer aided design. So nowadays in the design process we are using computer aided design. The computer aided design, color graphics features are available, and geometric modeling becomes very easier using the AutoCAD and several different softwares. So software models, features can be easily modeled, and hidden removal algorithm, hidden path removal algorithm, surface features, and the Bezier curves. Different types of form surfaces are available for making the products. So computer aided design helps in the design process. It helps in the design process. Many calculations that we have done manually can also be calculated using the computers. Thank you.